It's like, you're not going to rely on government to change the world. It's entrepreneurs. So I love working with entrepreneurs.
If you're an entrepreneur, want to increase your performance, your energy, your focus, your productivity, your results without getting burnt out, then I implore you to start seeing yourself as a decision-making athlete. A decision-making athlete. That will take you to the next levels of your personal performance. Hi, my name is Mark Dhamma. I'm a high performance coach for entrepreneurs. I've been doing it for about 17 years now. I've worked with notable clients such as Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez, and hundreds of other successful entrepreneurs that you've probably never heard of. And in this video, I'm going to share with you why you're a decision-making athlete and how it's going to increase your performance, and also how I got into coaching entrepreneurs in the first place. So this video is actually from a mastermind event I was asked to speak at last year. This is a quantum mastermind. Sam Ovens' quantum mastermind. The entrepreneurs in the room, I think there's about 50 or 60 entrepreneurs in the room, all paid $36,000 to be a part of this event. And I'm going to share it in stages with you because why not? I think the content's going to help you. So this first part of the video is about why you're a decision-making athlete, how to get into that mindset, and then from there we'll look at your sleep, how to improve your energy, and much, much more. So if you're an entrepreneur who's always looking for the next level of performance, subscribe to my channel and send me a message. DM me, add it in the comments, and I will get back to you with the answers and shoot whatever content you want really to help you improve your performance. All right, enjoy the video. Decision-making athlete.
It's like, you're not going to rely on government to change the world. It's entrepreneurs. So I love working with entrepreneurs. I really do. And another amazing thing about my job is that often the people I meet are incredible people. And I usually learn much, much more from my clients than they ever do from me. Like Sam, for example. Sam has dramatically changed my direction of life. Every time I meet him, he changes my thinking about how I think about things. And he's a huge inspiration to me. And I watch all of Sam's YouTube videos or anything he does. I watch it because I learned so much from him. But yeah, I just want to thank you, Sam, for all that. And Sam for inviting me over today. I really appreciate that. So a little bit of background, quick background. I'll share a background about me and how I met Sam, that story a little bit. And then we'll open up to questions and help you guys out. So a little bit about me. I'm from Manchester, England, like Sean over there, except he's a City fan. But that's all right. I'm from Manchester, England, and I wanted to be a professional rugby player. That's what I wanted to do when I grew up. I was good. I had scouts looking at me. I went to college in a place called Leeds. I had professional scouts checking me out. I got picked for Great Britain students to play in the students team. I was like, all set. I am going to be a professional rugby player. I went to college to study sports science and physiology because I was like, hey, that's going to help my rugby career by learning all of that stuff. And everything was going great inside a debilitating knee injury at the end of my first season at college. So that was off the table. Finished my degree, got into personal training because everyone told me I should get into personal training. And then in 2008, I started doing online coaching, wellness coaching, just through a Facebook group. And for some reason, most of my clients right from the very beginning were business owners. Don't know why. I had a Facebook group, business owners. And at first, they just wanted a six-pack. How do I get a six-pack? So I was like, oh, you got to eat this. And I'll do all these really intricate, detailed programs for them, like the training, you're eating. And I'd hand them out, and they paid me decent money at the time. It was like £500 for this detailed plan. So $600, $700 for a detailed plan. It was good. And then I started calling them after a couple of months. I'm like, hey, John, you got your six-pack yet? Should be on track now. Send me some pictures. And he was like, oh, I haven't started it yet. What? It's been like 2 months. And I was like calling all these clients. Like, hey, Sean, you got your six-pack? Will you send me a picture? I need them for testimonials. And he was like, oh, no, I'm starting next week. And he was like, all the time. He was like, I literally spent sometimes 2 days on these plans. They were legit. And I was a fitness model at the time as well. So I knew what I was doing. I had it all down. And it started to really bother me that my clients weren't getting results. It really pissed me off. I was like, what's going on? So I started interviewing my clients, all these business owners, and they started telling me what the days look like. It was like, I didn't get around to it because I got up, I was putting out this fire, and then this fire came up during the day. And then by the end of the day, I was exhausted, but then I had to go home to my wife and see my kids here and there. And I just started to really become aware of all the shit that happens when you're a business owner that you got to juggle and handle, as well as trying to stay healthy and get in shape. So I ended up moving down to London and started to work more one-on-one in person with more business owners. I was like, man, I need to get better at the psychology and how to change people's behavior, because I'm giving people things to do and they're not doing it. So I ended up getting coaching course, learning about psychology of that. I moved to Los Angeles 10 years ago. I got a master's degree in positive psychology, started working with more business owners. And I just started focusing on all right, how do I get business owners to increase the focus, the energy, and productivity without the burnout. And what I really got from my background in sports science, looking at business owners, I started to look at them from the lens of an athlete. Okay, an athlete. All right. So physical athletes, they go out, like basketball, for example, they do the training, and then they get on the court and they've got to perform on the court. All right, do physical labor on the court. If you like, make fast decisions, be on the court. For entrepreneurs, I started to realize, actually, entrepreneurs, you're more like a decision-making athlete. You've got to make really good decisions. Because if you make a lot of bad decisions in a row, you're going to end up bankrupt, you're out of business, you're out of the game. Okay, so you've got to make good decisions. So I started to work backwards. How do you give yourself the best possible chance making good decisions? Some of it's skill and experience, right? So learning, reading, coming to masterminds, reading books, and having experience and learning. That's like the basketball baller who learns how to dribble, learns how to shoot, had a lot of game time, known to pass. But the other massive variable that most entrepreneurs don't look at is your physical and mental well-being. Okay? Physical and mental well-being, because all that contributes to your ability to make decisions. So for example, I watched a video, my wife sent me a video the other day of Kobe Bryant, and it was Kobe saying that he only would sleep 2 to 4 hours a night. Okay, and the reason why he slept 2 to 4 hours a night, because he got up at 4, he could train for a couple of hours, take a break, then train for another couple of hours. And he was basically training like 2 to 4 hours more than anybody else. He was like, because of that, over time, I'm going to get way, way better. And he got better. And I was looking at this and I was like, man, like, that's amazing that he did that. Let me see if he's got any other videos on like how he did it. So this is literally a couple of days ago. I started looking at other videos online. And the first video that pops up was Kobe Bryant regrets his sleeping habits. So I was like, all right, let me watch this. And Kobe was like, yeah, I didn't really sleep. My mind was always going all the time. And I put so much training in. The problem is, when I was on the court, I couldn't execute what I was actually training for. All the skills that I could do in practice, when I was on the court, I couldn't actually do it. And he said, I came to realize it's because I was just tired. I just didn't get enough sleep. So I didn't actually really embody all of the things and couldn't learn. He said, if I could go back, I would definitely have taken more sleep because I would have been more effective on the court. I'd be able to do these things. So if you have an athlete who's just sleep deprived, eating ice cream, whatever those things are, cookies, I don't even know what that is, for breakfast in the morning, random sleep times, even though Sam, he's got the intelligence, he's got the skills, he's got the experience, it's hard to make those decisions when you're under such stress. So I really encourage you guys to start seeing yourselves as a decision-making athlete. So what does that mean? As a decision-making athlete, when you're not at work, you really need to be resting and recovering. Resting and recovering. Okay, so that means eating a high quality diet. That means making sure you get in enough sleep. That means moving, doing some type of movement throughout the day. The fitter you are generally, the more energy you actually have. You can get down to the science, your mitochondria get more efficient, produce more energy, you actually have more energy throughout the day. So there's eat, there's sleep, there's rest, there's movement.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the introduction to you as an entrepreneur being a decision-making athlete. Go check out part 2. Should be popping out right about here. We're actually getting to the meat and bones of some things you can do to increase your energy, focus, and results without the burnout. My name's Mark Dhamma. If you would like to subscribe to my email list where I just send you amazing content on how to increase your energy, focus, results without the burnout. We talk about mindset, we talk about energy, we talk about productivity and making more money while feeling great about it. Download my daily action planner and sign up to my email list. I'll email you about twice a week. All right, see you in the next video.